there is this town that's a part of the United States of America that's completely cut off from the rest of the country. You guys open?
Yes, sir.
So you guys live here. What's it like? Is it lonely?
Yeah. You don't like being outside, fishing, snowmobiling, then yeah, this is not for you.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Trent, and I live, travel, and game out of the back of this cozy gaming camper van with my pup Millie. And as you guys know, we're on our way up to Alaska in this thing, and this is episode 3 of this adventure. If you haven't seen episode 1 or 2, make sure you go watch those first so you can follow along chronologically and keep up with everything that we've been doing so far. But in today's episode, we're actually going somewhere really cool. There is this town that's a part of the United States of America that's completely cut off from the rest of the country. And that's because this town is located smack dab in the middle of Canada. And it's quite a bizarre place, and we'll talk more about this place as the video goes on, but apparently this place exists because of a map error that happened in like the 1700s, and I've actually got to cross over into Canada, drive north, and then cross back into the United States. And apparently that border crossing is very unique. So I'm excited to see how this all plays out. And again, we'll talk more about this place as we get closer. But I think today is going to be a very unique adventure. So make sure you follow along.
Something telling me to call you. Something special, someone like you is what I've been missing. Something is missing.
Hello.
Just you and your car?
Yeah, me and my pup. Yep. And just like that, we've crossed into Canada. Now, to cross back into the United States. Alright guys, we are about an hour into Manitoba, Canada, which is actually where this unique remote town sort of sits. And the majority of this drive north has been straight and flat, but we have just crossed over onto a bumpy dirt road here. And we're actually about to start heading east towards this peninsula that sits on this lake. And the peninsula is called the Angle. And about 54 people live here on the Angle. And believe it or not, but they are in fact residents of the United States and the state of Minnesota, which is kind of crazy to me because if you look at this place on a map, it really is cut off from the rest of the United States. And anytime the locals need to do their shopping, go grocery shopping, things like that, they actually have to cross into Canada, drive south, go into the state of Minnesota, do their shopping, and then drive back. And it's quite the lengthy process because, man, they're just way out here. And there we go. We just crossed over back into the United States. Welcome to the Northwest Angle, that sign says. Now this is where this trip gets a little interesting because even though I've just crossed over the border from Canada back into the United States, there's no real customs or border control stop. However, according to a sign back there, there's something called Jim's Corner up here that I need to stop at and report to the US that I've crossed over via a phone. Well, this is it, guys. Jim's Corner, AKA the US Customs and Border Protection stop here on the Angle. And supposedly we're supposed to report our re-entry to the US here at this location. And when we leave, we'll use this phone to tell Canada that we're re-entering into Canada. Okay, this is interesting. Attention, there are iPads at many other reporting stations throughout the Northwest Angle. Please use one of the other iPads if this one is not operational. And yep, I don't think this one's gonna work. But that's interesting. They seem to have updated the technology since I read up on this place. It used to be just a phone that you'd call, but I guess now you check in with an iPad and either this got stolen or they just are requiring you to visit one of these many places. Which, as a matter of fact, Jerry's Bar and Restaurant sounds really good right now. So I think we'll head there, check into the US at a restaurant, grab some food, and then get to exploring. Now, you guys are about to see just exactly how unsecure this border crossing feels. It's really strange. But you know what else doesn't feel very secure? Well, all of your personal information and data that's just floating out on the internet for anyone to use to their advantage. And if you don't believe me that that's a thing, just go search your name on the internet. You would be really surprised at what you may find. And of course, having all that personal information just floating on the internet leaves you incredibly vulnerable to malicious attacks. I mean, this could potentially lead to identity theft for you or hacking into personal accounts, you name it. I mean, it's just not safe, and it's up to you to kind of take your privacy back. And today's video sponsor, Incogni, actually makes that so easy for you because Incogni tracks and removes all of your personal data from multiple websites across the internet. And guess what? It's fully automated. And it's the #1 subscription service that I always recommend to everybody because all you have to do is click the link in the description of this video, sign up today, plug in all the information you want Incogni to search for and remove off the internet. And once you give them consent to act on your behalf, Incogni just works in the background while you just sit back and relax and feel safe again, knowing that your personal information isn't just floating out there. And by upgrading to the unlimited plan, you actually unlock the custom removal tool, which basically gives you the ability to, let's say you're browsing on the internet and you find your info on a website, you can just copy that link where your personal information is exposed, plug it into Incogni's custom removal feature, and then Incogni's privacy experts will take care of it for you. It's pretty incredible, and I highly recommend anyone who cares about personal data security to sign up for Incogni today. And you can do so by clicking the link in the description of this video. And if you use my code Trent the Traveler at checkout, you'll get 60% off your plan. So shout out to Incogni for sponsoring this video. But now let's get back to the rest of the adventure. Hey there. You guys open?
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah. Is it okay if I'm filming?
I'm sure there's no problem with it.
Okay, cool.
You are a little late for traveling on the ice.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out there.
Yeah, coming up here during the wintertime is really sweet because you can take your vehicle and you can drive right up. There's actually an ice road that goes from here all the way up to Kenora.
No way.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of other bars and resorts out on the islands that you can travel to with your vehicle as well.
No way.
Yeah.
That sounds so sick. Do you think I could take my van out there though when it's wintertime?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
What?
drive semis out there during the winter.
They drive.
No way.
They drive.
So you guys live here.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's it like? Is it lonely? The community's small, I bet, yeah?
So
It
some
can.
some of the things
If you
that
don't fish, yeah, you don't like being outside fishing, snowmobiling, then yeah, this is not for you.
This place is really neat. I just got here.
come from.
Well, I've been traveling for like 7 years all around the States.
Okay.
But I'm going up to Alaska.
Oh, nice.
There
Yeah.
you go. I used to live an hour south of Yellowstone Park.
Oh, wow. What made you move up here?
Less people.
Okay, there you go. Thanks, man. So you said you go get groceries once every 2 weeks?
Rosa.
How far is that?
60 some miles.
And you got to do that there and then back.
Yeah. 60 miles there and 60 miles back.
Wow. Oh, I need to check in.
For US, yeah, use the iPad there.
Oh, there we go. All right, here's the iPad to check in with the U.S. Border Patrol. Oh, wow, that looks awesome. Thank you. This is a freaking monster of a burger.
That's saying, yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Yep, definitely still in the United States, that's for sure. That's delicious. So, do you guys have like a school here or anything?
There is a school here. Dave, is the school a K through 12? It's a one-room school, right?
No way.
They don't use it.
So no one actually goes to school here on in the angle. So where do they go
You
then?
get either Rosa or Morrow.
Yeah, you get picked up by a bus and then they drive across the border.
Oh my gosh. Now that's an interesting way to grow up, man.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, guys, this is it. This is the angle. And the main driving force to lead people to want to live all the way out here and tourists to come visit here, like myself, is, of course, the big lake that it's sitting on. I hear it offers some pretty prime fishing. The main reason I wanted to travel all the way up here is one, to experience this unique place, but also to finally say that I have been to the northernmost point in the contiguous United States of America, Angle Inlet, Minnesota. Crossing another cool place off the list. I've been to the most western point, the most southern point, and now the most northern point, baby. Woo! All right, Mills, we're gonna take a picture to capture this moment, all right? Okay, Mills, you ready? Oh, wow. That small little building is the fire department of the whole town. That right there is the general store. What? And there it is, guys. The most northern post office in the contiguous United States. Well, this is kind of it, guys. This is the Angle. And we're finally getting a chance to see where people actually live. And as you guys can tell, there is no Walmart. There's no movie theater. There's no nail salon. It's just people, homes, and Mother Nature. And that is just so fascinating to me because the United States is a very developed country. We've got a lot of convenience here, but these people that live on the Angle live in probably the most inconvenient place in the entire country. And their definition of comfort is a lot different than most people in the United States. But for me, it kind of lines up perfectly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for the Angle. I mean, we came, we saw, we drove around. There's not much else to do. So I think I'm gonna head up to Jim's Corner, give Canada a ring on the telephone, let them know I'm crossing back into their country, and continue trekking onward towards Alaska. And I'll check back in with you guys whenever I find camp for the night. I'm just reporting my entry into Canada. Awesome, thank you so much. Now this is a nice change of pace. Woo! Well guys, I ended up driving way further than I originally intended, and I've ended up in the very warm, high desert of Montana, which might actually be a little confusing for you guys considering I'm going up to Alaska and I was just in Canada, which is the country I have to go through to get to Alaska, but I decided to take this southern detour for a pretty good reason. I've actually still got to go pretty far west before I continue my trek north to Alaska, and I really didn't want to do that trek through Canada because it would be really expensive on diesel fuel and it's a lot cheaper in the States. So I decided to dip back down and continue my trek west through the upper United States. And now I am in the beautiful state of Montana and this campsite is awesome. The sun is out and it is significantly warmer here because we're kind of in the high desert. So I'm actually gonna take advantage of that. I need to shower, and this weather in this campsite is a perfect place to do exactly that. All right guys, I'm nice and cleaned up, feeling so much better. And I just whipped up some dinner for the night, and what's on the menu is just some Alaskan salmon topped with this honey chili crisp glaze that I made with just a side of white rice. And I figured since we're at this awesome campsite for the night, I might as well climb up on the roof, have my dinner, and enjoy this front row seat to this beautiful sunset that's about to unfold. Wow. That was Beautiful. I don't know if my microphone's picking it up or not, but the chirping of the birds, the croaking of the frogs from a nearby pond, and just the stillness in the air right now. It's pretty magical. This right here is exactly why I love this lifestyle. Nothing compares to moments like this. This is freedom. This is it. And honestly, I think this video in general is a fantastic representation of that freedom. I mean, we literally started in the frigid cold, visiting one of the more remote towns of the United States, and being able to just get up and drive to the next destination, not really knowing where I'm gonna land next, and then just accidentally stumbling upon this amazing spot where it's sunny and warm. Wow, I love this.
We were halfway to heaven. You turned around. My heart broke loud. And we hit the ground, crying out, falling down, reaching out. Feel like I'm dying.
Well, good morning, everyone. It is yet again another beautiful day here in Montana. Oh, and it is pretty warm today. I had to switch into shorts. But wow, this is such a nice change of pace after being in cold, snowy climates. Just being able to change my environment on a whim like this. I said it last night, guys, but it's the pure essence of freedom, and I am so grateful for days like this. And this is gonna be my office for the day. It's a Monday. I need to catch up on some editing for you guys, and I'm very behind. So I think for the rest of the morning, I'm gonna sit in the back of my van, work on my computer, edit some videos, and just enjoy this beautiful landscape. But I am just so excited to take you guys along on this season 2 of my Alaska adventure. It's already starting off so awesome, and I'm feeling amazing. And if you guys are enjoying this type of content, but you want to see what the raw version of this lifestyle is like, and you want to watch me live stream from my van as I drive up to Alaska, camping in super remote places, gaming on my PC, I announced in my last video that I am officially live streaming every week on my second channel, Trent the Traveler 2. But guys, this is it for today's episode. I appreciate you guys coming along on this strange, unique adventure. I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys did too. If you did, let me know in the comments below. And consider supporting me on Patreon, link in the description, because by doing so, you'll be supporting my adventures as well as unlock so much other content that you haven't seen yet, and you'll get your name in the credits like all these lovely people. But guys, that's enough yapping for now. Millie and I are gonna get to work. By Millie and I mean me. I'll be on my computer all day editing, but it's gonna be a good time because look at where my office is. Who's gonna complain about that? Not me. But I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.